guys. I'm gonna get you guys turned around here. All right. How's everybody doing? It's Pete, Large Cowboy Constrictors. Hope everybody's having a good week. I hope you guys caught the live stream. If you didn't, go check it out. You can see me get bit. Not intentionally get bit. Just it just happened that one of my girls tried to take a chunk out of my hand. But that being said, I wanted to talk a little bit today about something some of you guys may have experienced. I know I've experienced it here one time and one time only. Knock on wood. It is the feeling you get when you come into your room or go to get in your enclosure and your snake is not there. It's gone. It is out and about in the room somewhere. Problem with that is they don't make any noise for the most part, and they can fit into small places. Let's just put it that way. You may have a huge snake that can fit into a really compact area and you not actually think about looking there right away and you just don't see it. For me, I would start on one end of the room and work my way around, checking all the racks, behind all the tubs, in between the racks, underneath the racks, and work my way around the room. If I could not find the snake, I know it's still here in the room. First thing I would do is turn my air conditioner on. Then, next thing you're going to need, this is not a foolproof method, but you're going to need a piece of heat tape or a heat mat and a hide, just like these. Once you have those out, you're going to take them and plug them in straight into the wall like this. And yes, straight into the wall, because you want that heat mat to be the hottest thing in the room. You're going to keep your air conditioner and cool this room down as cold as you can get it. Say 65, 66 degrees. And if your air conditioner will go lower than that, you can actually cool it down a little bit lower than that. It will not affect the animals in the room very much. The only thing that they will probably do is spend more time on their hot spots instead of moving around their enclosures. This is only temporary. You don't want to keep it that way for too long. Your animal will naturally gravitate once it gets cold to the hottest point of their room, which will be that heat mat underneath that hide. And then wait a little while, a few days, and then once you check that hide on that heat mat, you may find this. Find your reptile and put it back in there. Now, it does not work. I'm not going to say this is 100% foolproof, but it is something that you might be able to try if your noodle gets out. The only other thing, like I said, to suggest is to tear your room apart. Look everywhere. Look in every little nook and cranny that you have. Like in my case, like I said, I have lots of racks in here and lots of spaces that they can hide if they do get out. The main thing with that is if you have a reptile that likes to get out all the time, a snake, you'll have to find a way to lock that particular section or lock that enclosure. Make sure that doesn't happen. Because all they do is have time to check out every little centimeter of their enclosure and look for weak spots, more or less. But it's just a little tip and little suggestion, maybe something that you can try if you may have a snake out right now that you can't find. Try doing that little trick with the hide and the heat mat and see if that produces anything. It may work, it may not. If your noodle is not in that particular area, you may have to put up more than just one heat mat and hide. Try one throughout your room or your house or wherever you have your snakes at. If you have them in the basement, try doing it in the basement and whatnot. Try putting one in each room. So eventually, hopefully, fingers crossed, you'll find your snake in that hide. One of them anyway. But other than that, that's pretty much what I wanted to touch on today. Hopefully I taught you guys a little trick that you might be able to use if your noodle does get out. I do have a rat in with Medusa right now. I don't think she's going to eat it yet. She's going on 2 weeks now after surgery, and she hasn't eaten yet. I'm not like freaking out or anything about it. I'm very optimistic that she will eventually start eating again. Mainly because I'm sure she's still in pain. So, I know, and then with her stitches, I gave her a small rat. I don't want her to have a huge medium-sized rat like she would normally eat if she wasn't going through all this stuff right now. If she does get a couple more weeks out, though, and doesn't eat, I will be contacting the vet and asking them, hey, what can I do? But other than that, until next time, guys, please like, share, subscribe, hit the little bell notification, set it to all so you know when new videos come out. And yeah, if you guys have any questions on what I talked about in this one, please let me know. Comment down below. Like I said, go check out the live stream, see me get bit on my hand. Wasn't too bad. I've had worse. Let's just say that. But I always do. I haven't been bit in a while. So that was my fault. I stuck my hand in there. She thought it was feed time. So she bit me and let me go. But yeah. So until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Please stay safe. And yeah, bye guys.